So I bought a new mattress. This is kind of cool. Who's ever seen the purple mattress? I finally bought a purple mattress. I was like, I need to try this thing. So I bought a purple mattress. And this is a great example of I'm not going to say a large purchase, but larger than normal. Like, even though I invest and I own several businesses and I bring in all this money and all this stuff, I'm not a big spender. If you've ever spent time with me, I'm not like, yeah, let's go ride Lamborghinis. And no. I'm a normal guy. I don't spend a lot, right? I do a lot of investing. I do a lot of saving. I do a lot of smart financial stuff. I'm not really one to splurge, not because I don't have it. It's just like, that's not my goal. What is this actually going to do for me? For me, being a bodybuilder and being in fitness, sleep is important. Anyone that tells you sleep is not important is nonsense. Your body needs sleep, right? So I want to make sure I'm sleeping well. So I got this mattress. I think all in taxes and everything, it was like $2,800, right? So what I did was I looked at, okay, I could take $2,800 cash and I could put that on this mattress right now. Zero problem doing that. The issue is, what if I invested that $2,800? Right? What would that be worth? And we have to think long term, because this $2,800, like, I'm going to have this potentially for the rest of my life, or I'm not. If I spend it today, it's gone. If I put it in my sacred account, it's going to grow for the rest of my life. Right? So I'm 30 now. Let's say I'm going to live till I'm 85, for example. Okay, that's 55 years. And I'm going to make 3 to 5% on average with this money. Right? So $2,800 in 55 years grows to $25,177. And 76 cents. This number right here, this is called opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. What could my money have done had I kept it, had I invested it? Anytime you spend, there's always opportunity costs. Right? Now, so I look at this and I'm like, okay, good. So at some point in the future, this $2,800 would be worth $25,000. Now it's actually worth more than that, because if I use my sacred account, I can borrow the $2,800 out. It's still going to make that 3 to 5%, which is what I showed you here. But when I pay it back, I can use it again. I can keep borrowing and keep repaying and keep borrowing and keep repaying. And so it's kind of like, if every time I borrowed, I was going to get paid, how many times would I want to pay myself back and do that transaction again? Unlimited. I would never want to stop doing that, because every time I do it, I get paid. Right? So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at, okay, this is what it's going to turn into if I just take the loan out, pay it back, never use it again. What if I take the loan out, pay it back, and use it again and keep doing it? Right? So here's what I did. I like to do it this way. The mattress place, they offer 0% financing. So I was like, great. This is why you need to have good credit. I was like, put it on the 0% financing. And as soon as that bill hits, I'm going to make the first payment from my sacred account and pay the entire thing off. Right? Now, why would I do that? Because I don't want to use cash. I would rather put the bank's money at risk than mine on this transaction. I don't want to put cash towards the down payment or finance it on my credit card. If they've got 0%, I'm going to say, good, let's do the 0% financing, knowing that I'm going to pay it off in like a month. But now I've got the transaction done. That's the quickest way for the transaction to happen without putting any of my own money at risk. Okay. Now I take a policy loan in about a month for this $2,800. Okay. So I've got, a policy over here. I've got $2,800 that I'm going to borrow out. While I'm borrowing it, this is on average making about 3 to 5%. Okay. I'm going to pull this money out and I'm going to pay off this $2,800 loan that I have with the mattress company. Right? They were charging me 0% interest on the loan. My cost to borrow this $2,800 is about 1 to 3% interest. Okay, so I'm making a positive spread here and I'm paying it off. Now, what was my payment going to be? I think my payment was going to be like $50 a month for the next 4 years. That's what they were going to charge me. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the $50 that I was going to pay the bank anyways. You guys have to realize, like, when I do this and people are like, oh, I don't want to borrow my own money and make payments. You were already going to make a payment. I was going to make a payment to the mattress company. $50 a month was what I agreed to. So I'm already going to make that. Why not put it in my own bank instead of theirs? Okay, the alternative, people are like, oh, I'm going to save it. No, you're not. And I'm not even saying you're going to spend it. When you say I'm going to save it, it means you're still going to put it in someone else's bank. You're going to go to Wells Fargo and stick it in their checking account. That's not saving money. That's loaning money for 0.10% interest. That's not saving. Okay, saving would mean that I keep it. It's a store of value. Why would I save in someone else's bank? It's a paradigm shift. We have to stop thinking about, oh, I'm keeping the money. No, no, no. When you put it in Bank of America, you're not keeping the money anymore. You gave it to them. You loaned it to them unsecured. They're paying you 0.01%, and they don't even leave it in the vault. They loan it out. They trade it, and that's not there anymore. That's not saving. That never has been saving. That's a myth. That's consumer financial purchasing. That's retail. It's the McDonald's of the financial world. So I have to change the way I think about this. Okay. So when I say I'm saving, that would entail that I'm in control of the money. I have access to it. The value is being stored, right? Just from the get-go, the US dollar is not valuable. Okay. It might represent potential value. I can exchange it for something, but when I keep it, it spoils. It loses 9% a year right now based on CPI, which means it's probably closer to 18. That's not value. That's not stored. And so I need to get it out of US dollars by putting it into something like the sacred account that is a store of value, right? The sacred account's been around longer than your bank has, by the way. So that's another thing to look at, right? So I'm making this $50 a month payment back to myself for the next 4 years. I'm paying my policy loan down. I'm paying it off, and I can recycle that money and use it again. Okay. My other options would have been do the $2,800, 0% financing with them, make payments, and lose out on my savings. My $50 a month is now going to their bank instead of mine. Right? I would rather keep that 50 or pay cash. I pay cash. I don't get the $50. I get the mattress. That's it. At the end of this, I'm going to have more than $2,800 because that's going to grow the entire time. My savings rate will have gone up because that loan repayment is me increasing my savings rate because I'm paying it back to myself, right? That's saving. And I've got a paid off mattress that I got to use, and it increases my productivity. Okay, if I financed it, I have a paid off mattress and less money saved. That's not good. But if I pay cash, I have a paid off mattress and nothing. That's it.
Hey, thanks so much for watching my channel. My name is Jerry Fetta. I'm the owner, founder, and CEO of Wealth Dynamics. So if this channel helped you, if the content helped you, I would like to ask you to help me back by clicking the subscribe button. Comment, like the video, share it with someone that could benefit from the information. I also want to invite you to get a free copy of my book, Blueprint to Financial Freedom. If you go to jerryfetta.com/B2F promo, you can grab a free copy there. You can also just click the link down in the description. And I hope to see you back on the channel again soon.